is Isheshe evolving positively or negatively? And again, I also will say, yeah, I understand that point. That question is come from the point of the colonial sentiments. Life keep moving. It must move. You also will know that the people who are the custodian of Isheshe in 100 years and 500 years ago, quite different from the people who are the custodian of Isheshe at this period of time. So you also will know that with introduction of advanced technology, a lot of things need to keep moving. But when we say movements, I hope you are not trying to mean that does this movement remove its own value and bring the value of the colonial masters or the values of the foreign value into it? I would say no. No. And that will bring me into the positions of when people are saying, let us modernize our practice as Onisheshe. Now we ask the question, what are we modernizing? Are we modernizing the concept of the spirituality inherent in it, or you are modernizing your own appearances as an individual that is practicing this religion? Because, for example, a concept, a philosophy of that religion says, Kiori nu ma batudeje. Do you want to modernize that? How do you modernize that? So there is an inherent philosophy that's inherent, which is a model which everything stands on. There is a model of Iwakpele in the religion, and that Iwakpele let you understand that your attitude, your character determine what you do. So it tells you that when you meet someone you don't know in places, that is the way you behave to that person, that the person must feel comfortable, that you do not colonize that person. That is the Iwakpele. Are you modernizing that? How do you do that? Will you now tell me that let's change Iwakpele too? I read sometimes about a week ago, I won't mention one of the Yoruba scholar who lives in the US, trying to say, let us extend Oduifa. The involvement of Oduifa, that we are not power to know the beginning, that you will now want to say you want to extend it. So you all will know. So it is about understanding that this is an energy. So if you want to tap from that energy, you tap from it. You cannot modernize it because it does not change. It remains an energy, and it remains an energy. So it is only you. Like, for example, this is Jalili article. You know, when I'm coming, have my hat that I'm going to wear, this agbada that I'm putting on. If I want to make an adornment, I change the adornments. In adorning it, I use a new materials in adorning. But me, the real me, who is Jalili article, can never be modernized or colonized, or because it's real me. Which is the me? You understand? The me in me, which is the main body of the engine that carry me, it is neither ancient nor modern. It is a me that's living and continue. So the same thing has to do with the core value of the Isheshe. So we're not talking about having, you know, the people put Isheshe in a competition level. You are competing with the Christian. You are competing with Islam. No. It's a different, distinct thing. And that's how they have their own philosophy. And so if the Muslims want to be comfortable with Isheshe, they look at things that are there, that align with their own. They are free to do it. Likewise, we are also free to look at Islam and say, wow, this is the same thing that we practice here, it's also in Islam. But do not expect me to condition Isheshe in accordance with Islam. That is colonialism. It's as simple as that. You would agree with me that, like I said, that we are yet to decolonize ourselves. And so that is why this kind of a question will pop up most of the time. And I said, how are you? I use phone. And of course, when you go into your phone, for example, I am a member of ISESE Assembly, which is registered. We have a page on the social media. You're going to be seen. So that's a modernization. You're going to be seeing some of our principles that we are pushing, and people, so you can get information from. So that's modernization. But the thing is the content of which we put into that social media, and that is the core values of ISESE.